Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing okay. We're going to tie an older pattern today. It's a Bob Church pattern. It's from the 70s. It's called the Appetiser. Excuse me. It has some dark green cape in it, orange. Those are just hairline capes. Hook I got in the vise is a 710C. It's a Dairiki hook, size 8. I've just pulled off just some feathers and took the stubs off the ends of them. Somewhere on the bench I got a few of these laying around. Hopefully we'll get the same return on the fly. It's got some mallard flank in it, a little bit of white marabou, squirrel tail. It's a gray squirrel tail. I use the hairline. It's just the combo pack here, just different colors and things. I mean, it's just as easy to grab at the Bass Pro and stuff like that. So I'm lucky I'm within 30 miles of a Bass Pro. So I mean, and probably 40 of a Cabela's. So I mean, I'm pretty lucky on that aspect. We're going to use white thread. This is a Fly Master. It's a 6/0 white. Better find them glasses first. Best thing I do. There we go. I see you now. I'm just holding that waist piece in so that just guides the turns, just closer together. Just kind of guide them down through there. If you don't want to do that, you can cut it. This is what they call a lure fly. It's a lure. What the book says, anyway. Thread waxed up a little bit. Okay. Now we're going to start out with some orange, and I've used some of this up, and we'll just kind of pull it out to the side, and even up the tips there. Hope you can see that. Even up the old tips there, and we'll take some of those off. Just a nice little bunch of fibers. And then we're going to take our green. So I'm still holding the orange. We're going to take our green and take those out there too, like that. And just get us a nice bunch of them. Even the tips together. And just kind of give it a twist with your finger. That's going to be the start of our tail. Our tail is going to be maybe a touch more than half the shank of the hook. Better wind that up a little more. I should use, but I don't use a lot of white. Good thing about using white is you can turn it any color you want. That's one good thing about it. Okay, we're just going to cut this the size of the body here. And I have some mallard flank. Nothing special, just some mallard flank. It's going to go in on the tail too. I'm going to take it to the side and even it up the same way. On all that stuff, I try to even it up, you know, the same way. We'll lay that on top. If it's got a curve, then, you know, I'll put the curve, try to put it down on top. Kind of a little pinch feather there. All right. That's got her tail. We'll snip it off too. And we'll get it wrapped up where we need it to go. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a piece of silver oval tinsel. You know, I don't know what brand this is. I got this from an auction I won, and I really don't know what brand it is. So it's just a silver oval tinsel. It's not too hard to find. It's, you know, cotton core. We'll get that tied on there. Tie it on the way back down. Just to save bulk on our fly. Make sure I got that tied in good. You don't have to go over it as many times as I did. But here I'm trying to save bulk and went over it twice. I've got just some white chenille. This is just a standard size. I'm going to pull the yarn off of it and expose the core. And I'm going to tie the core in. Just tie it in better. All right. Leave yourself some room at the head. Get that wrapped in there a couple times. We'll take and snip it off just a touch longer than you normally would. And then that way there, you could peel that off the end and you've got your core exposed. And then you can tie up on the core of that thread just to clean it up a little bit. Just kind of like that. And we'll take our tinsel and wrap it up. Make sure you wrap it up good because, I mean, you actually want to see, you know, some of the silver in it. So don't be afraid to wrap it. And same way on this. Get the feather out of mine. Same way on this. You can take this and cut it just a little long, and then you can pull on that, and it'll extend that out of there. And then when you tighten that up, it's just a cotton core on that. So I mean, it's really easy to get rid of, and then you don't see any of the tinsel. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to change my thread now, and I'm going to put in black 6/0. uni. Don't get them tied together. And cut off my waist piece. Take out the white because I'm on a black head on it. You can continue to use the white if you want, like I said, and paint it black. You know, we got caustic markers and things like that for that. So I mean, if that's what you feel like doing, you know, you can do it. This also has a throat in it. The throat's going to be the same as the tail. I'm dry tonight. We're going to have the orange and green again. I'm just going to, as you can see, just peel it out there. And, you know, I'm going to take off, since they're getting a little thinner out on the end there, I'm going to take a couple more from another feather. I've got another couple of feathers laying here. It takes a few of them to few feathers to tie them. You know, a few of them. I mean, this is, I don't know. I'll have to see how many I've tied. But we're going to use the orange. We're going to do the green. I like just a touch more green in that. I'm going to pull just a little more green out of there. Have that on there. Don't want to be overpowered by the orange. And then we're just going to twist it together. See how it twists? Now you can turn your fly over. I'll raise it up here so you can see it. Turn your fly over and hit a couple licks in there, and that's just right to about the hook point, so makes it good. I'll take my thumb and then kind of push on it. We'll cut that out of there. And we're going to do our mallard flank the same way again. If it didn't fall on the floor. Yikes. Don't you hate that when you can't keep anything? It's right here in front of my face. I need 2 pairs of glasses. Sorry, guys. Like I said, I'm not a professional by any means. I just love to share this stuff with you guys. And we've got us some more mallard flank. We finally found it. And we're going to go on top of it the same way we did. With the other on the tail. Get ourselves back up here. Now, we are going to use some white marabou. It's the same way, man. Ain't no different. And we'll just get over here and get us a bunch out. Pull it off there, and we'll twist it up like this right here. And you see me, I'm twist the stink out of it, and I'm going to moisten it just a touch so I can get it all together, because I'm going to take the tips. I'm going to take the tips and I'm just going to kind of break them off like that and even them up. And then we don't really want to go past the tail, so about right there. I'm just going to take my thumbnails, what lack of them I have, and get that on there. It just makes it tie in better. That's the only reason. Spin the thread there. It's the only reason. And clean that up a little bit. All right. Got one sticking up there all wild and crazy. We'll pluck it out of there. This is a pretty innovative fly for back in the day when Bob did this. I mean, it's pretty slick. You know, I don't know how much marabou was around or whatever. I know marabou's not the same feather as it is today, but I mean, it's pretty daggone good thinking. Now we're going to take our squirrel tail and we're just going to kind of blend it in up about probably halfway, and I'm just going to cut it off the bone down here. If anybody hasn't tried that, I mean, I go through stages. Sometimes I'll tie with a lot of squirrel tail, and then other times I won't. So I mean, I don't, you know, you don't have to be stuck with a boatload of it if you use the those combo packs. Pinch that down and twist. There you go. This stuff is slick. It's like I put a loop on it before I pulled it down. Get yourself where you want to be, and we'll pull that back. Now they recommend that you take and some super glue. This is the book or whatever, but super glue in there on the butt ends, and then whenever you go to put this in, you just go into the butt ends as you go, and take that up, and it's supposed to make it stronger. And we'll wind it in there good. Give yourself a nice head on the fly, because it is a lure. I mean, the head does have to be represented. Get it wrapped up there. Now, I've seen this tied where they've put flash on it, stuff like that. I personally don't think it needs it. I mean, it dolls it up. Nice. Looks good on there. We've got that super glue on there. We'll take some bone dry. You can use hardest hole or hard as nails. I mean, any kind of glue you want is fine with me. I just like this because I don't like to wait. Be honest with you, I'm not much of being patient on it. They've come a long way with the glues. So here we are. That's the finish of it. Sorry it took me so long. Couldn't find nothing. My bad. I should have been more prepared. I sure appreciate you guys watching. I'd like to thank you very much for all the new subscribers and things, and I'll try to keep it going. Maybe I'll see you on the water.